Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. We have a lot of things to cover today, but please do follow my Twitter and Instagram that are on your screen right now.
Sorry, but I am
Okay.
surprised
worries.
about this question. I don't know.
All right.
Was that I just don't know. If you didn't know, Manchester City have lost 5-2. It's just, the same mistakes from last season, the same errors from last season. It just, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I thought we played well in the first 20 minutes. I thought we were controlling the game very well. We were pretty much on top of Leicester. It seemed like we were going to score like 2-3 goals in the first 20 minutes. It seemed Leicester were, they weren't going forward. They were sitting deep, and City looked like they were going to score like 2-3 goals in the first 20 minutes. And then before half time, we concede a penalty, and it was a silly penalty to concede. I watched back the penalty and I see that Garcia is a little bit at fault for this as well. So you look at this picture, Walker is looking towards Justin, and Vardy runs past Garcia while it's Garcia's ball watching. And then Walker gets into the wrong side of Vardy. Vardy goes down and it's a penalty to Leicester. Vardy scores the penalty and it is 1-1 before half time. But it wasn't a good performance. Probably the worst performance in Pep's sort of career at City. Yeah, we've had a few bad ones in the 2016 and 17 season, but I think this is probably Pep's worst game. He's conceded 5 goals, the most amount Pep has ever conceded, especially at home. So let's look at the shambolic defending. We saw 3 of our backline made a mistake in today's game. I talked about the Walker incident. Garcia, he wasn't aware of Vardy, and Vardy gets the pen, scores the pen. Second one, Eric Garcia again brings down Vardy, another penalty, another goal, and we are about 3-1 down. Maddison scores an absolute screamer. Honestly, the defense couldn't really do anything about the Maddison screamer. Ederson couldn't do anything about any of the 5 goals. 3 penalties, 1 an absolute screamer, and 1 just dinked over him. He couldn't really do much. Mendy again was absolutely useless. At times left Nathan Ake exposed, but I thought out of the backline, I thought Ake had a fantastic game. I thought he was really good. He scored the header as well, and he was pretty much our best centre-back. The only centre-back that didn't make a mistake. Mahrez did decent, but I don't get why Mahrez, whenever Mahrez gets in the box, he always shoots. He doesn't pass it to anyone else, and I don't get why. There were a few chances where he could have passed it to someone, but he just tries shooting himself. I don't know why he does that. And it's not the first time he's done it, obviously. He's done it quite a lot at City, and it frustrates a lot of City fans, saying that Mahrez is sometimes a little bit greedy with the ball and such. Now, I want to talk about Fernandinho. Fernandinho, in the first half, we were controlling the game. We may have conceded a penalty, but we were controlling the game. We seemed the better side in the first half. We take off Fernandinho and we concede a goal in the next 3 minutes after taking Fernandinho off. After that, we conceded another, we conceded another, we conceded another. And when Fernandinho got taken off, Eric Garcia was exposed. Eric Garcia was targeted by Jamie Vardy, because Vardy knows that Garcia is the weakest out of the back. I mean, our whole defence is probably weak, apart from Ake, but Vardy knew that Garcia is the weakest out of the 4. Garcia isn't physically strong, he isn't pacey either, and Vardy is a very pacey striker, and it just didn't work. When Fernandinho was playing, we looked in control. When Fernandinho went off, we looked like a mess. We looked like an absolute mess. We looked like 5-2 is just... I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Delap, in the second half, apart from Ake's header, I think Delap probably had the closest chance of scoring a goal, and it was a header that hit the bar. I thought he was the closest into getting the goal, apart from Ake's header later on. So I don't know why we played with the false nine system and why we took off Fernandinho. It didn't really make sense to me. Now, I want to finish off the video talking about Eric Garcia. Why are we playing Eric Garcia when his sort of heart isn't at City? He doesn't want to be here, essentially. He wants to go Barcelona, play with Messi, play with Griezmann, and stuff like that. He's got a helmet on, or the Peter Cech helmet sort of thing, so that he doesn't get injured before he goes to Barcelona. And I don't get why we played him. It doesn't make sense. Garcia, for me, honestly, is horrific. Horrific. And I understand he's a 19-year-old kid and stuff like that, but 3 defensive errors he made. And obviously, looking at this as his perspective, he isn't a defender that we should be relying on. He's a young kid, 19 years old. It is what it is, pretty much. It's just that performance. We'll have to see what happens. Obviously, we play Leeds next week. We're buying a central defender. We also have players that are injured as well. I know I'm not trying to use that as an excuse, but we do have senior players that are injured. John Stones apparently picked up a niggle, wasn't risked in today's game. At the end of the day, it's football and stuff like that happen. I mean, the Bayern game, Bayern got battered 4-1. No one expected that. Are we out of the title race? I don't think so. We still won the title when we lost 4 games 2 seasons ago. We won the title when we lost 2 games 2 seasons ago. Now, I'm not saying we're going to win the league, but I'm saying we're not really out of it in this moment of time. If we can fix up that defense, if we could bring in Ruben Diaz, playing alongside Laporte, and getting Cancelo fit again, I think we will have a decent sort of back line. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It isn't the best day for us, but win or lose, I'm City till I die.